Hi ladies, I am Nisha Nicole, Proverbs 31 nurse. Today's video is specifically for the ladies, but I appreciate anyone who's watching. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really just wanted to share an experience that I've had with anyone whose goal is to walk like Christ. Just about the importance of responding in situations with grace or kindness, even when you don't really want to, but choosing to respond in a way that will glorify righteousness or kindness and grace. So the experience that I had was about 2 years ago. I was actually in military training for the Air Force, and there's like different positions that you are assigned. So you'll have like, like you'll have laundry duty, or you'll have the patio sweeper, or the shoe liner. So I was given the element leader position, kind of like the go-to person, or the person to be held accountable or held responsible for the people in their element. My objective as an element leader was to be as helpful as I could. Anybody who needed assistance, or we were all struggling during military training, but anybody who was like really struggling, or who just needed like that extra like support or anything like that, like that was my goal as an element leader, was to be that person for my fellow ladies who were in training. So there was like a clique kind of girls who felt like I should have been more aggressive as an element leader. There were element leaders and even like dorm chiefs who did operate that way, who did operate in like an aggressive kind of way, like in your face, kind of like, you better get this done, or like, like yelling and things like that. And it was just like so not my MO. So one of them actually approached, she actually didn't even approach me. She was talking about me, and one of the girls who was in my element, came and got me and said, I think you should come over, and so and so is over there saying some things that I think you should either address, or just know that this conversation is taking place. So I was talking, just as I'm talking now, like a normal volume, like a normal volume of like an inside voice, as if I was just having like a one-on-one conversation with someone, which it was a one-on-one conversation. But for some reason, she felt the need to raise her voice and to just like speak very, very loudly, where the people all the way in the back of the barracks, and probably on the other side of the barracks, could hear what she had to say to me. And in that moment, there were like a lot of things that I was thinking, a lot of things that I truly wanted to say. While she's like popping off, literally, I'm thinking, all these girls that are watching, I'm thinking about like, all these girls sitting here know that, one, I'm in a leadership position, and two, they see me every day when it's lights out, on my knees saying my prayers, or when we're in the child hall, they literally see me every day praying, or even talking about God, like even just in regular conversation. Like we would have these like daily conversations in this kind of like meeting room, and whenever I would participate in the conversation or whatever, I would be talking about like leaning on God, or just talking about like something faith related. And to be that person, and then in the midst of this girl popping off at me to respond in a way that I truly wanted to respond, it would have just been like a complete disappointment. Like even when the conversation was over, the girl who came to get me in the first place, which I truly appreciated, because there was no like ill intent. Like it wasn't like this instigative kind of like, oh, come over here, like they're talking about you type thing. It was really like a genuine like, hey, like they're saying some things over here that I feel like you should address, or that you just need to be aware of. So I truly appreciated, I really like appreciated her doing that. And I even like let her know that like that was just like very thorough of her to do that. So anyway, even after it was over, like she came to me, and she was like I don't know, how you I don't know how you were so calm like talking to her in the way she was talking to you. She was like, I would have been like, like all up in her face, like literally, like like, imagine this bear is like is the girl, like literally, like we were like this close, and I'm just talking normally, like the girl, there's, you know, the other girl was standing right here, and then she was right there, and then I was right here. So like she was like, I was just literally like talking to her like this, and like she's like right here, and but she's like yelling like, well, I think you should be a what did she say, like she was like, well, I think I don't think you need to be you should be in a whatever. She was like, well, I don't think you need to be the element leader, like whatever, you know. So anyway, she was like, I don't even know how you she was like, I don't know how you were like so calm talking to her. Like I would have been like all up in her face, like just the way she was like talking to her, talking to me. I would have been talking to her the same kind of way. And I was just like, honestly, I was like, I was like, I'm here just like y'all. Like I'm here like wanting to go home just like y'all. I'm here like crying every night, struggling through military training just like y'all. I was like, so whatever like expectations of hers that she has, that she feels like she could do a better job in this position, or I was like, I really like, it doesn't, like it has no effect on like it has no effect on me operating the way I'm operating at all. Like I'm you know I have a goal as an element leader. I have a goal in this leadership role to do a certain thing, and I feel like I'm accomplishing that, and there are other people who have come to me and told me that they feel like I'm accomplishing that. So it I just really didn't even feel like, I really just didn't even feel like compelled to like get ratchet like that, and then I also had another girl who came to me one night when I was praying, and she she was just like really down, and she was telling me that she really didn't know like why she was here. Mind you, I'm feeling the same way in my mind. Like I'm thinking like, why am I here? Like this is so far outside of anything that I'm comfortable with, like anything that I even want to do. Like why did I join the military? Like I'm feeling the same exact way. Like everything she's saying to me, I'm like feeling the same exact way. So anyway, she came to me and she asked me if she could pray with me that night when it was time for bed, and I was like, sure, absolutely. Like so we like got down on our knees, and so I said a prayer for her, and like so it was just really like, I was really humbled in that position, and I was really grateful to have people like the girl that came to me and asked me to pray with her and like things like that, because for me it just felt like, had I not responded that way, the girl who came to me later for prayer, who was like struggling and things like that, like she may not have even felt comfortable coming to me after seeing me act ratchet, and argue with this girl, like. So anyway, I just feel like when God puts you somewhere and there are people who are challenging your position, or who are questioning your ability to even be in this role in the first place and things like that, it's just so important to hold on to the fact that you are there for a reason, and whatever that reason may be, even if you go through like the whole like months long of training, just for that one moment of somebody coming to you saying that they need prayer, or they need support in a moment of weakness, or saying that they admire the way that you can remain calm in like hostile situations, or like whatever, like even if all of that is for that one moment, like, I just think it's so important to, like, at least for me, to live my life for those moments, like, and to truly be the best representation of Christ, or of Christ likeness that you can. Not perfection, not meaning that you will never have moments where you just want to like pop off back at somebody, or just moments of imperfection, but just striving daily to be as like Christ as we can be. So anyway, I just wanted to share that experience, and I truly appreciate you for watching and listening. please like, subscribe, and comment if you enjoyed the content, and have a blessed day.